Unlocking marital bliss.
What a day, so beautiful. An afternoon, such a cold weather, but we still thank God for this beautiful weather. It is happening right here at Lions Bar and Lounge, Sheraton Hotel, Kampala. We have all these, everything. You want to come by and have some tea, some snacks, please feel free. It's all happening over here at this place. It does make a difference. And I know it's a bit cold, but our hearts are warm. We're going to be talking about living positively. And I have a guest that is going to help me do that. Yes, what happens when you test HIV positive? What's your next step? What happens in your mind? Can you live positively? Can you build a home? Can you have kids? Can all this happen? Well, we're going to go through with my guest and we're going to learn some things. And if you're watching wherever you are, call a friend, call somebody. We know that so much can happen and we can overcome the stigma that comes with it. There is hope and you can live successfully and positively. I'll see you in a minute. We'll be back. You're still watching Unlocking Marital Bliss. It's beautiful weather right here, but we are still moving on and we are strong in the Lord. Everything is so beautiful. Marriage is beautiful and marriage is easy. Yes. And tonight we're talking about living positively. And I have a guest that is going to be dealing with this. I keep telling you, marriage is easy. Only ignorance is hard. And by the way, we're having services at our church entitled Marriage is Easy. And we're moving on every Sunday morning. Marriage is easy. We train, we prepare you so that you can have bliss in your marriages. That's what we do at our church, Dominion Faith Church in Kisesi. So in order for me to proceed, I cannot go without introducing my guest. Together with me, would you welcome
Thank you.
my sister Unset? And it's a pleasure to have you, Oliver. Wow, Oliver AKULLO, where are you from?
I'm from Oyam District.
Oyam District.
Yeah.
Oyam District. So Oyam District is in the north, and I'm so glad that you came to Unlocking Marital Bliss. So what we're bringing out today is you've identified yourself as AKULLO. Yeah. AKULLO, does AKULLO have a meaning in Oyam?
Yeah, it has.
What does AKULLO mean?
It means you are blessed.
It means you're blessed.
Yeah.
Oliver AKULLO means Oliver blessed. Wow, what language is that?
It's in, okay, I'm a Langi and it's in
Langi.
Luo. Yeah, in Luo.
Okay, Luo. Okay. When were you born?
2000.
2000.
Yeah,
So you're 22,
yeah. I'm 22 years old.
22 years old. Which month is your birthday?
I was born in 2000 on the 30th in December.
Oh, wow. So you just made 22.
Yeah, just made 22.
Okay, you just made 22. Now, AKULLO, I'll use AKULLO. I think AKULLO sounds better for me.
Very nice.
Okay, so AKULLO,
Yeah.
when did you ever first get to know about HIV and AIDS?
I got to know more about it, okay, when I was still young.
When you were
I
still
didn't
young?
know. Yeah. I would ask my mother, Mom, why is it that I'm taking medicine without any reason?
You're taking medicine
Yeah, without any reason.
without any reason.
Yeah, I would ask my mom. My mom would not give me the correct response. She would just keep quiet and looks at me.
So you're trying to tell the audience and our viewers that actually you were born with
Yeah.
HIV AIDS.
Yeah, I was born with it.
You were born with it. And then you grew up taking medication.
Yeah, I grew up taking medication. I had to ask my mother, when did I get this? She was
When
like,
did I get what?
HIV.
How did
Then-
you know that you were HIV positive?
Actually, she revealed this to me when I was in senior theory. You get.
So from your childhood, you were taking medication
Yeah, I was
daily.
Yes.
And you got to know that you are HIV positive and you had AIDS in senior 3.
Yes. In senior 3.
How did that come to pass? How did it happen?
Okay. It came when my mom told me, Oliver, we are going to get medicine to the hospital. We are going to the hospital to get your medicine. I started questioning myself, Mom, why? Why taking me to the hospital? Yet I'm not sick. I'm not feeling even any malaria. And I'm like, no, my daughter, let's go. I'll tell you all of the story from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
And then I was like, fine, it's okay. We went to the hospital. They took my viral load. They gave me my medicine. We went back home. And then I was like, so Mom, you promised to what? To tell me what I'm suffering from. So I need to know.
Yeah.
Sure. So she just started bursting into tears. Then she was like, Oliver, you were born positive. You're HIV positive. Then she knelt down before me. She was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't reveal this to you.
Yeah.
And don't blame me for this. Because it's Dad who brought everything. Okay, I felt bad.
You broke down?
Yeah, I really felt bad because I remember when I was still young, I used to play with young kids, but those kids would tell me, she's sick, don't play with her. You need not to play with her, she'll give what? She'll give us her disease. So I would ask, for me, I'm not sick, so I would urge her. So not knowing the kind of...
I know.
Yeah, I would urge, for me, I'm not sick. So, when you're still young, that stage there, they would not accept me even to put on their clothes, sharing, even caps. Yeah, they would not even accept me. So since I was young by then, I would not even bother.
You weren't bothered.
Yeah, I weren't bothered. But when Mom revealed this to me in senior 3,
then all these other memories came back.
It came back. I was like, oh, Mom, so that's why my cousin sister used not to be wanting to play with me. Is it because I'm living positive? She was like, yeah, but I'm so sorry. She was like, please, Oliver, forgive me. It's not you're willing to be like that. So she started counseling me. I felt that pain. I would say, now when will I stop taking medicine? I had to ask her.
Yeah.
She kept quiet. She didn't answer. She was like, you'll take it for your lifetime. Not until she again took me to the hospital to be counseled.
Yeah. After she had told you, then you had to go back.
Yeah, I had to go back. Then again, they had to counsel me afresh because I didn't want to now take medicine because I felt like I'm now tired of taking medicine.
You've been taking it for years.
Yeah, for years. The doctors counseled me, you're not the first, you're not the last, you'll never die of this, you still have future ahead. So they talked to me, I got consoled fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a bit strong.
What are some of the things that encouraged you in that counseling session?
Okay, I even saw my friends, people were many getting medicine. Yeah, people were many. I was like, if people are many like this, then
I'm not alone.
Yeah, I'm not alone. So I was like, let me just continue. What?
I think one of the things that discourages us is to believe that I'm alone.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm the first and I'm the last. Those kind of thoughts that go through your mind really can discourage you.
Exactly.
Can wear you out.
Yeah. So the doctors talked to me, Oliver, be strong. Don't worry about anything. I was like, it's fine. I got strong. I started again taking medication well.
You started taking the medication again.
Yeah, but...
living positively.
Yes, but I checked medicine for 1 week, but I was like, So I started feeling sick. Malaria could torture me when I left medicine. So I was getting weak. I was like, no, let me
So that
what?
means you need to take this medication daily.
Daily, you should not miss, because the moment you miss, the viral load becomes high, and once it becomes high, it will put you what? Down.
For the sake of our viewers, somebody's going to be asking AKULLO, what do you
Yeah.
mean by viral load?
Viral load simply means once you go to the hospital and they say you're going to take your viral load, simply it means that they're going to check either the virus has been reduced in the body.
Okay.
So once you're taking your medication very well, actually the virus decreases.
Okay.
Yes. So meaning it reaches a point whereby they will test you and the results will come that not what? Detected. Meaning it
Like
has.
you're negative?
Yeah, you're negative. But when you're not, you get.
So our viewers need to know that.
Yeah.
So there's a possibility after you've been taking the medication for a long time
Yeah.
and you've been consistent,
Yes.
then you go for an HIV test
Yes.
and it comes out negative.
Yeah, it comes out negative, not detected, but
it doesn't
mean you should leave the what? The medicine.
The medicine.
You should continue.
Now, when it comes out not detected,
Non-detected, it means the virus has reduced, its strength has reduced.
okay,
Yes, and the virus isn't many in your body. You get that?
I get you.
Yeah, but you need to continue taking. So me, when they tested me and they were like, it is non-detected. So they had to drink a tune while smiling. The doctor was like, wow, congratulations, you're fine. I was like, really? I'm fine? The virus is not detected, but it doesn't mean that you should leave what?
Medication.
Yeah. I was like, what? So I was too excited.
Yeah.
So I went and I tested by myself. My strip came negative. I was like,
Honestly.
yeah, it came negative. I like, is God doing miracle or what?
Of course, God still performs miracles.
Like as if God is doing miracle. So I got reluctant. After missing my results, they were what? Negative. I was like, yeah, I'm now okay. I won't take medicine. I want to be like what? Like others who are not what? Who are not taking medicine.
Yes.
Yeah. On me leaving the medicine after 1 month, Cyrus, I was down. It came back.
What?
Yeah. I was down again. They took me to the hospital. They were like, your viral load has what? It's now high.
Because you've not been taking medication.
Yeah, I've not been taking medication. So they changed me to another what? To another arrangement of the
medication.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I started again afresh. I had to take. Again, they tested. They were like, it's what? Non-detected. I was like, that's good for me. I'll never leave medicine now. I'll continue taking.
Okay. Now,
And
AKULLO, just a second.
okay.
So you're telling me that when you're on medication, it's possible to even use a strip.
Yeah.
And if you've been faithful and consistent with the medication and the strip shows non-detected or negative, but it doesn't necessarily mean you are negative.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you're negative.
So there can be a possibility if somebody comes in and tests negative and then they think, oh,
yeah,
I don't have any problem.
Yeah.
I don't have any problem. But when in actual sense, they can transmit the virus.
Yeah, they can. No.
Can they transmit the
if
virus?
If you're non-detected, you don't transmit the virus.
Okay.
Yeah, if it is non-detected. But if you're non-suppressed, there is suppressed and non-suppressed.
What do you mean by suppressed?
Suppressed is when your viral load is low. That is mean it's what?
Non-detected.
Detected. But if you're non-suppressed, that's where the problem comes.
Your viral load is high.
It's high, and you have that higher chance of what? Transmitting. But if it is non-detected, if you're suppressed,
okay,
you don't transmit.
You don't transmit.
Yes, you don't.
If you're suppressed.
Yes. Therefore, you can live in that discordant couple. One is negative, the other
What
one
do you
is
mean by
positive.
discordant? Our
Dis-
viewers need to learn some of these terms you use in AKULLO, so you'll be patient with us, okay?
Okay.
What do you mean by non-discordant?
Okay, discordant. It means, okay, let me put an example of me and you.
Okay.
I'm positive, you're
And I'm
negative.
negative.
So you're my boyfriend. You get that? Yes. So we can live freely. We can even get children in that state as long as you are what? Suppressed.
Whereby you keep taking your medication.
Yes, you'll be taking on your medication, but remember, there is that drug called PrEP. Have you ever heard about it?
No.
There is PrEP
Okay.
and PEP. So PEP is different from what? From PrEP. You get. PEP is
Okay.
given to those people who, in case you get accident, they give you in 72 what? Hours.
Hours, okay.
Yes.
That's called what?
PEP.
PEP, okay.
Yes, PEP. But PrEP is given to those discordant couples.
Okay.
As in, you'll be taking PrEP, and I'll be taking my what?
PrEP,
My ARVs.
okay.
You get.
For the discordant couples.
For the even when you're not discordant, as long as you don't trust your partner,
Okay.
you can be taking what? You can be taking PrEP.
What does PrEP do?
PrEP actually, it prevents the disease to what?
Okay.
For it to be infected.
Okay.
Yes, it's only for HIV, not pregnancy, not anything, but actually for only HIV.
HIV.
Yes.
Okay, so it stops that virus
Yeah, it stops
from
that
building
virus.
up in your body.
Yes. So you cannot be infected.
So that means if it's a discordant, you call it discordant?
Yeah, discordant.
And then non-discordant.
Yes, it's just when I'm negative and I'm also
And the other
negative.
is-
So that's non-discordant.
That's non-discordant.
Yes.
And then discordant. One is positive, the other one is negative.
Negative.
And so if one is positive and the other one is negative, then that's non-discordant.
Yes. If one is positive,
and the other one is negative,
that is discordant.
that's discordant.
Yes.
And then if one is negative and negative, that's
You're not discordant. Actually, you're free to, it means you guys are free. PrEP will never be given to a person who is positive. It's given to a person who is negative,
okay.
not positive. If you're positive, you're not initiated in what? In PrEP.
in PrEP.
You're initiated in what? ARV.
In ARVs.
Yes.
So that means if it's a discordant couple, positive and negative, one is on ARVs, the other one is on PrEP.
And you
So
should
they will do the
continue.
PrEP for the rest of their lives.
Yes.
You said that you were born with HIV.
Yeah.
What can you say when it comes to kids? How can kids be protected? You are not protected. Is there a system where children can be protected before they're born?
Yeah. Actually, the mother continues taking what? ARV. Yes, in case the mother is positive.
Okay.
We'll continue taking ARV in order to prevent the what? The disease
Okay.
to infect the child. And there are some medicine even whereby they give the pregnant women.
Okay.
Yes.
They give the pregnant women.
Yeah, so that they should protect the child.
So that's something that
Yes.
your mom missed.
Yeah. But unfortunately, I was the only one born with it in my family.
How many are you? You have siblings?
Yeah, I have.
How
we
many?
are 4.
You're 4.
Actually, we were 5. One passed on because we were 2 who were positive.
Okay.
Then the other one also had, he was a sickler.
Okay.
Yeah. So God called him. He was also HIV positive.
Yes.
He died. So I remained alone. My last born isn't positive, our last born.
So are you the firstborn?
No, my firstborn, our firstborn is there, secondborn, then I'm the thirdborn.
You're the thirdborn.
Yeah, so I was unlucky, but I cannot say I was unlucky.
I know. I love the positive mindset you have.
Yeah.
I love the positive mindset you have. So the 2 came in. You mentioned something earlier on and you talked about your mother telling you about how your father behaved
Yeah,
And is your father alive?
my dad died because he also refused taking medicine.
Refused to take the ARVs.
Yeah, he refused because he was a policeman, because you know how those people move.
He was a policeman.
Yeah. So,
I think not every police officer is loose, but I know that was an incident that happened
yeah.
whereby he ended up moving around, being loose, and causing all that trouble for the family. And for the guys that are watching us, wherever we are, I'll tell you something. When it comes to marriage, faithfulness is very important. Faithfulness is very important because you get to a point whereby you have your kids and you think you're having fun, but everything you do affects those you love. If it's negative, it affects them negatively. If it's positive, it affects them positively. So I want to say this to us. When you are married, stay faithful. Be committed. Do not turn left or right. Be committed. Faithfulness. Because at the end of the day, look, I mean, now this gentleman passed on. The children have gone through all this trauma and everything because of simple unfaithfulness. I challenge you. Adultery doesn't profit anybody. Zero. It doesn't profit anyone. Adultery kills. Adultery destroys beautiful kids, destroys families. If you think you're profiting from it, it's called deception. One day, you'll remember these words, and I don't want you to remember them regretfully. I want you to remember them saying, I'm glad I'm alive. I'm glad I'm alive. So, having said that, I look at AKULLO, just 22 years of age, and you've gone through all this,
Yeah.
and you are strong. What would I say? What would you say has really kept you strong in all of this?
Okay. I also have a testimony I can give.
Yeah.
I became weak to some point when
Okay.
now I also got a boyfriend.
You got a boyfriend.
Yeah, that was in my vacation senior 6. I got a boyfriend. So I was like, how should I reveal this to him? Of me being what?
So, a young man came to you, approached you, and
Yeah,
said
he approached
they
me.
want to be your
Yeah.
boyfriend
Mm,
in your senior 6 vacation.
yeah, in my senior
Were they
6.
in their vacation also?
No,
Okay.
he wasn't.
Okay.
So I was like, how? How will I reveal this to him? So I was also fearing either in fact, I was like, if I don't tell him, I will even be guilty.
Yes.
Yes. So I had to keep it for myself. I
For how
went
long?
for like 2 months.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I went to him, I told him, I was open now.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm HIV positive. I don't know how you are. He told me he's negative. Then he was like, because he's also a medic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Are
like,
you a medic?
I do psychology and psychotherapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you doing that from?
Lyra University.
Lyra University.
Yeah. So the boy was like, it's fine. There is what? PrEP, as I told you, for the discordant
Okay.
characters.
So this boy who loved you said there's PrEP.
Yeah.
Had you heard of PrEP before?
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows because he's a medic.
He's a medic.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there is PrEP. I can take PrEP as you what? You take your ARV. I was like, what? Getting such a person is hard.
I know.
Are you sure you've really taken that hard to be with me?
you're going into?
Yes. So the boy was like, it's fine. I'm going to tell my mother. Kumbe, the mom had known everything about me.
How did the mother get to know everything about you?
The mother Okay, the
I
mother
mean,
is
when
the
you
head.
were at school, was all this being talked about? Was all this coming in?
No, not yet. I was still actually at home. I had not yet.
You were still at home
Yeah, I was still at home. I just applied to join the
to join the university.
university.
Okay.
Yes. So
Now, just at that, she had just applied to join the university. How did the mother get to know? What happened? What came next? When we return.
Unlocking marital bliss. Unlocking marital bliss.
We'll be back. You're still watching Unlocking Marital Bliss with Miss Iris Rod. It's always a pleasure to have you in. And right before we took this break, we were trying to find out from AKULLO. AKULLO means blessed. So we were trying to find out from AKULLO. She's living positively, and she was born with HIV, and she's gone through a lot. She's seen a lot, suffered the stigma, and she's still very positive, and she's still standing. But before we took a break, something happened. She said she finally was approached by a gentleman as a boyfriend, reached out to her, and the gentleman was negative. AKULLO is positive. And the gentleman is a medical practitioner and said, hey, it's all right. I can still take you on. And AKULLO is just joining Lyra University. And we wanted to find out because she mentioned then the mother came in. AKULLO,
yes,
so how did the mother know, the mother of this boy?
the mother is a head mistress of a certain primary school.
The mother is a headmistress of a primary school.
Yeah, of a
okay.
primary school. So since I'm too known in my village,
What do you mean by too known?
I'm known, of course, because I help young girls. I help actually the youth who are living positive.
Okay.
Yes. So,
The youth who are living positive, is there a huge number?
yeah, we are very many. That's what I
Really?
can tell you, yes. I help them go get for them medicine in case they are fearing, because people fear stigma.
Yeah, I understand.
Yes, people fear stigma. So I was like, I better carry that burden to save what? To save the young people.
That's good.
So I go with my bag to the hospital. I collect for them medicine. I call them in a small space.
Okay.
I give them their medicine secretly. In case
So
they
you're
want.
not only just fighting the stigma, you're also helping your community.
Yeah, I do help.
That is so beautiful, AKULLO.
I do help
That is
my
courageous.
community.
God bless your heart. I mean, you've taken the focus off you and you're saying, let me go help some other young people.
Yeah, I counsel them, I talk to them, but even I also feel that pain fine when now, just the way I was telling you, when now I
Yeah.
reached the university,
Yes.
being tortured, beaten, a lot of things.
No. Before you get there, I want to
Yeah.
know about the mother of the boyfriend.
Yeah, it's what I'm going
Okay.
to. So when the mother of the boy knew this, she called to there is a certain lady who knew about me and was a policewoman.
Okay.
So she called the lady. The lady was like, yeah, I know Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver is my girl and I love her so much. She's positive. Yeah, she's positive. And I almost arrested somebody because of stigma. Because
Okay.
only once you point at me that, you girl, you are positive, you're spreading this. So that day I was fetching water, and then there is Anna Scary for World Vision, that organization.
Yes.
So I was the first person to reach. The rank was at the bar hall. I
Okay.
reached fast. So the Askari came. removed my jerry can off. I was like, please, let us use what?
water.
Harmony. Yes. Let me fetch water because you came last. Let me fetch. And then he refused. He started boxing me, fighting.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh.
This was a gentleman beating you up.
Yeah, beating me. I was like, why do
Not
you
even
do
a
this?
gentleman, a male.
And yes, I had this was to scratch him. I scratched
Yes,
him.
you in
To
self-defense.
Yes.
Okay.
I scratched him. He was like, huh? Scratching me, yet you're HIV positive? Just imagine in that state whereby people are
Everyone
many.
is there.
Yes, you're HIV positive. What? I was like, really? It touched me. I stopped. I like, no, I should reach the what? The police. When I went to the police, he was arrested.
Okay.
Yes, because via stigma, they can arrest you.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. He was arrested. He was like, why did you do this? He was like, it's anger. So he was
Anger.
released. Yeah. Then they had to ask me, Oliver, what should we do? Because for me, I have too much sympathy. I like, it's fine. You can what? Release
Where
it,
did
but
that come
don't
from?
ever repeat it again.
Okay, where did this compassion in you come from?
I was like, really?
Do you believe in God?
Very. I'm a born again. My mom is a pastor.
Your mom is a pastor.
Yeah, born again.
Wow.
So I told this man, don't ever repeat again, what? Pointing at someone who we also feel that pain. We
Yes.
also want to be like you.
Yes.
Yes. So I was like, anyway, it is fine. It's good now to do what? To do his work.
Okay,
Yes,
you forgave him.
I forgave him.
Okay.
Yes, we
Now,
closed the what?
I wanted to find out, now that has happened, there's that level of stigma. Your boyfriend's mother.
Yes.
I don't want to lose that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm reaching to the point. So when the lady knew it, the lady called the son. I'm like, why is it that you are in love with a girl who is what? Positive. Do you have sense? That girl will die anytime.
Yeah.
Yes, she'll die anytime. Why do you want to marry a positive girl? Why? As long as I'm alive, you will never marry that what?
That
That
positive girl.
Yeah, you'll
Okay.
never marry that girl. So I was like, that is what your mother is saying. I won't die. I'm on medication. I'll take my drugs very well.
So
I'll
that boy
live.
came and told you what the mama had
Yes,
said. Okay.
the boy told me that, Oliver, my mom is really harsh on me. Like, why is it that I'm in love with you? You're positive. What? Talking a lot. I like, if it is possible, let's give it what? A break. Because I don't want what?
To hurt you.
Yes. But the boy was still insisting, no, Oliver, please. I still what? I still want to be with you.
Okay.
Yes. So I was like, but now, you know, if parents enter into something, you should listen to your parents. There are blessings and there are also what? Curses. You may carry either blessings or you may carry curses. So you should listen to them. He was like, Oliver, but what can I do? What can I do? I want to be with you. There is prep. I even told my mother. So there is a day when now I had reported to school. They had admitted me.
In later university.
Yeah.
Okay.
I reported to school. I stayed like for 1 week of orientation. Then after orientation, we started lectures. But I was still stressed up.
Yeah.
And that was still the beginning of stress.
Okay.
So now this boy sent me a message, was like, let us be like what? As friends. So I was like, oh, it's fine. It's the decision you've made, since decision is what you make.
Yes.
It's what you've made. I was like, it's fine. But I was stressed to lose someone you love, and
I know.
yes. So he couldn't even withstand it. He was like, Oliver, things are hard. I cannot even lose you. Yes, I want us to be friends, but I'm just forcing myself to do what? To leave you. It is so hard. And like now, your mother is not what? Listening. So this boy decided to take medicine, as in killing himself.
What do you mean?
Okay, he poisoned himself.
What?
Yeah. He poisoned himself as that. So he sent me a message, Oliver, we meet in heaven. So I was so touched with the message. He sent me at 8 in the night. I was so touched with the message. I was like, no, if this boy is to die, the blame will be on what? On me.
Oliver AKULLO.
Yeah. Pastor Cyrus, I had to leave in that night to go up to their place as to rescue.
Yes.
Yes. As I went, I went with some 50,000 in my what? In my money purse. Kumbe the mother was there. When I reached the place, I was like, Cody, who is inside? Alan is dying. He's not feeling well. I don't know how he is. The mother opened. I was like, who are you? I knelt down, I greeted her. She didn't respond. She was like, who are you? I was like, I'm Oliver. On just hearing my name, she became wild. She started beating me, banging me.
Really?
Yeah, she did a lot of things. She tied me with ropes. I even knelt down. I was like, I'm sorry. It has never been my wish.
It's all right.
It has never been my wish to be positive. I knelt down. I was like, please, I'm sorry. So I didn't want to shout, because if I had shouted that night, actually, people would gather as in like, a thief is around, so mob justice, you know that?
Yes.
So I had to withstand banging my head, holding my head, pulling in all ways. I was like, please, I'm sorry. I don't want to die. Leave me alone, please. I just came to see your son. He has taken poison. She even didn't know what happened, what was happening to the son. So when she beat me terribly, I didn't have energy. Actually, I lost hope for life. She locked me in her kitchen. When she locked me in her kitchen, she tied me with ropes. She was now looking for a panga for me to be cut. She was like, I want a panga. Today I have to kill this positive girl. She's killing innocent souls. What? So when she locked me, she locked me with a certain son of his again. A son.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes. She thought I was going either to escape, what? But the good thing or the bad thing, she had removed these sharp things in the house, because I was like, no, I have to kill myself. So untying me, I was looking around if there was a knife so that I would stab myself. But she was wise enough. She took the knife, what? In the main house. And then the son was like, Oliver, my mother is tough. She promised to kill you, and anywhere she gets you, she was going to kill you. I was like, really, that is your mother? It wasn't my wish to be like this. I was open to the son. I told the son everything. Why is she treating me like this? Kumbe, she had gone to call some 2 men. I don't know what was her mission, or to compensate with these men to kill me, and they dumped me somewhere. Yeah. So she came, she untied me, and I had blood all over my body. She grabbed, I didn't know where my phone had even fell. Yeah, because I would not even fight with her, because I was respecting her. If I was to fight with her, either they would say I went and I attacked her.
Yes.
So I had just what? To withstand whatever she was doing.
Yes.
Yes. Then she called the 2 men. The 2 men came. They were like, what is wrong? That I have somebody here, this girl is positive, she's killing innocent souls. Why? Cyrus, something came into my mind.
Okay.
I started praying from nowhere. I started praying. I was like, God, if today is my day, let it be your will. But if it isn't my day, I'll never die. I'll never die of this. I prayed. While I was praying, this woman was continuing beating me, because she's a Catholic. She was beating me. Like, you will die and rot. She was telling me like that. I stopped praying. I was like, it's now God to rescue me
Yes.
from the condition I'm now going through in.
Yeah.
So when she unlocked me in the house, when these two men arrived, she started explaining to these two men, I didn't beat her, I didn't do any, but blood was all over me. You see that? Like, but we are seeing blood on her. Why are you beating this young girl like this? Then the men actually sympathized again.
Okay.
So the woman was like, I'm taking her to the LOC1 to go and what? Either, if not LOC1, we have to take her to the what? To the police. I was to accept everything because I was alone.
Yes.
Yes, I was alone. In the night, it was
you
now.
were at her house.
Yes. So
What was happening to the son at this point, the boyfriend?
the son was now in the hospital. You see that?
Okay.
The boy was now at the hospital. His phone was off. Since he just sent me a message, we meet where? In heaven. He turned off his phone.
Okay.
Yes, so we didn't have no connections. That's what now brought what? Problem.
Yes.
So now, the lady started moving with me in the streets of Lira town. We looked for the LOC1. The LOC1 wasn't there in that night. Then afterwards, the lady was like, let us take her to the what? To the police. She goes and sleeps in the cell. These two men were like, but she's not yet a prisoner. Why? Why should she go to the police? She removed my shoe. I was walking barefooted. She was now calling me a prisoner. I did not refuse. I really humbled myself.
Yes.
Yes. So
You were meek.
yeah, it approached at 2 in the night there. There is a policeman who was passing by. So they had to what? To stop the policeman was from his night duty.
Okay.
They had to stop the policeman. They were like, we have a very big problem here. That was the matter. We have a very big problem here. We want you to what? To help us solve it.
Okay.
Yes. So the policeman looked at me, was like, this young girl is a thief or what? So it was like, not a thief. What is wrong, young girl? Where are you from? I was like, I'm from Lira University. I came to save this boyfriend of mine. He took poison. He's not feeling well. I was like, where is he? I don't know, because his phone is what?
Off.
Is off. I even showed him the message the
Yes.
boy sent. Then the policeman was like, if you're to take this child in the police, you will be capable for everything. Because you have tortured her, you have done a lot on her, and again you're stigmatizing her. The lady was like, yes, she's killing innocent souls. She's positive. Why? So the policeman again sympathized with me. And like, you leave this girl, go back to school. Let her go back to school. The lady refused. She's not going back. It reached morning at 5. And she told me we are going to the LOC. I was shivering, a lot of coldness, too weak. Like, oh God, just help me now. She grabbed my phone. She was like, so, how much money will you give us? I was like,
For
for
what?
what? That for making them stay outside. Then she was like, how much are you going to give us?
Okay.
I'm like, I don't have money. I'm a student. She insisted, you're giving us 5 million.
For what?
I don't know. She insisted, you're giving us 5M. I was like, where will I get that money?
Okay.
I don't have any source of money. Hmm? You will pay that money, though you want it or not. You
Okay.
will pay that money. I started getting confused. Either you call your mother, call anyone to send you that money. You want it right now. I'm like, I got confused. How will I start? How will I begin? How will I call my
Okay.
mother?
So the 5 million is now became a problem, and then
Then, after them now taking me to the what?
LC,
To the LC.
the local council.
Yes. The LC was like, LC1. But this girl, when you're to see she doesn't have any problem, they made up their mind with the boy. They had asked me, how old are you? I was like, I was 21.
Okay.
I'm 21. Then how old is the boy? The boy is 24. But these guys are matured. Oliver did not rape Alan. Alan did not rape Oliver. So what is the problem?
Yeah.
Yes. So the LOC also was supporting me. That it's good that you're even saying that she was born what? Positive.
Positive. Yeah.
Meaning it wasn't her will
Yeah.
to be like that. She did not look for it by herself.
So now our time is running. So from that point, when you went to the LCs and all that, how did you get out? Did you pay the 5 million?
No, I didn't. But she had confiscated my phone.
Okay.
She was like, they will confiscate my phone then till I bring the 5 million. I was like, it's fine. So they had to force me to what? To make an agreement that with
Who
effect,
had to force you to
the
do that?
mother. Because I was alone.
Where did you make the agreement from?
At the LC1's place.
The local council?
Yes. They told me, sign immediately. Say that you never call my son, you never be with my son. What? I had to do it.
What kind of agreement is that, y'all out there? You know? What kind of agreement is that?
As in leaving his son to be alone because I'll kill him to get that. So they made me make an agreement. I signed. They stamped everything. They covered the book. They were like, with effect from today, never call my son, never call him your boyfriend. Have you heard? We don't want HIV person in our family. They were so she was like that. I was like, it's all right. Then she was like,
then they let you go.
Yeah. The LC was like, Oliver, get your phone because it's even illegal for you to get somebody's property just like that without any reason. They had to give me my phone. They gave me their number that I got and I sent for them money.
How much? 5 million?
5 million. I can't send. If not, they'll follow me up to what? Up to school.
Was that in the agreement?
Yes.
They put all that nonsense in the agreement?
Yes. That I have to pay the money. You see that?
So have you paid the money?
No, I didn't. I didn't pay any money. So, yeah, they were like, if you don't pay that money, we shall follow you up to what? Up to school at the university.
So right now, what's the status of things? Did the boy die?
He didn't. He did not die. He did not die. So.
And did you ever take this case to police?
Yeah, I took it to them after me coming back to my hostel because I didn't have energy.
Yeah.
They were seeing me as a mad person in town.
I know.
Yes. I was even confused. I was almost being knocked down by a car because I was completely confused. I was not the real me.
Yeah.
So I was like, if this is how the HIV patients are being treated, why can't they just ban all of us? I took that hanger. I was like, how I wish they would pour petrol on every HIV patient victim and they ban all of us so that the world would remain with only negative people.
But you know, God can't allow that.
So it was hanging to me. So I looked at myself. I was like, as if I'm too useless. I lost meaning, actually.
I understand.
Yes. I went to my hostel. Now, I had a lot of thoughts. I was like,
Suicidal thoughts.
should I commit suicide? What? I had to remove my medicine, like 15. I was like, I'm tired of life. I'm tired. I had to remove
What
the
do you mean
meds.
15?
15 pills of medicine, of my tablets. I had to take. I was like, no, I cannot withstand this pain. It's better I do what? I
I die.
die. So I had to take. When I took, I just sent my sister a message. You people tell me I'm special. I'm special. I'm not special. You guys just lied to me. So my sister came. I was like, Oliver, they got me when I had fainted. I don't know how I reached the main hospital. Yeah, they treated me. They were like, Oliver, you're now fine, but please be strong. What? Yeah, they talked to me. I cooled a bit. You know, when they talk to you, you feel better, but when you get alone, the situation again resumes
Those
back.
thoughts come back.
Yeah. So when I went back to my hostel, I got a rope. I wanted just now to kill myself thoroughly. I looked for a rope. I didn't get. I had to stay calm. And in that time again, the boy had to text me, God has saved me from the situation I've been going through. What? Don't text me, don't call me. I was like,
That's the boyfriend.
yeah. He also turned against me.
Yeah.
So I remained alone. I was like, I'm now in a rejected state. There is nothing I can do. I'm worthless. I'm useless. I'd not yet told mommy anything. I'm useless. Since now even he has rejected me. Now, who am I? See that. So life became so hard on me.
How long ago was this? How long ago was this? How long ago
this
did this happen?
This happened. My stress began in last year.
2022.
Yes, last
Okay.
year. When I was still home, when I had just applied for the university.
Okay.
Yes, so when I joined, it stopped, the stress stopped. Actually, it stopped in January.
January, just about a couple of months ago.
Yes.
So how did you get to overcome this?
I overcame out this. I started praying. I was like, no, let me try again. What? Because I forgot about God. I was like, God has chucked me. Because if not, I would not be in this state.
And the reality is that God never walks away.
So when I pray, the situation cools. It cools. I'm like, okay, I think prayers will work for me.
Yeah.
Let me be what? Let me be praying. I would lock myself in the house. I start singing. I sing. I pray. I pray. I pray. I would not stop praying.
Let me ask you a question because time is running out. Did you said you went to police?
Yeah.
Did the police ever arrest the woman who did this to you?
The police gave me a form to treat myself, and I have it.
Okay.
Yes, I have the form.
But did they
it's
ever...
only that mommy delayed it because she didn't have money to follow up this case.
So she needed money to follow up the case?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
She just told me, Oliver, I need money to go and arrest the woman because the police needs what?
The police needs money to arrest the culprit.
Yes. That's
and
what...
you don't have money that can arrest the culprit.
Yes.
Now, y'all are watching over here and you hear such stories and you're thinking, what are we doing? The police needs money to arrest the culprit who has abused and tortured and held this person and detained them illegally. And AKULLO over here doesn't have anybody to help her go through and follow up a situation. Many people living with HIV out there, it's not because, even if it was a decision of reckless living or whatever, nobody should condemn you. There is life after testing positive. There are miracles that can happen. I want to assure you, nobody should ever tear you down, pull you down, and to the cops and to the authorities. We are in to protect the vulnerable in our society, whatever it takes to protect the vulnerable in our society. And over here, she's still stuck in here because there is no money. Which police did you take this case to?
Lyra, at school. The police
There's a police post at the university.
Yeah.
Police post at Lyra University. You're watching me. This is a responsibility given to you. I have AKULLO over here who brought a case. Probably the IGP you're watching. We can be able to follow this up and see how to help AKULLO and many others. Otherwise, they'll believe the world doesn't believe in them. Neither does it want to have them stay on this earth. So it's a call upon the IGP and everyone in authority, Lyra University, do something about this girl. There can be a future, and there is one for AKULLO Oliver. Let's work together. Let's bring this to reality so that anybody testing positive doesn't mean it's a death sentence. It doesn't mean they should be rejected by society, but we should embrace them and help them have a future. AKULLO, there's going to be help. And it's going to come your way. By watching this, the whole nation is watching. The whole nation is watching. IGP, this is your case. Deputy IGP, somebody needs, the girl doesn't have money to have her culprits held and arrested and brought to book. She doesn't have the money. Why? Because the young man said, oh no, I love you, and then I don't love you, and then you're carrying HIV and all this. I believe this must come to a stop. And guys out there, you grow up, you learn that if I make a decision, it has consequences, not to tear people down. AKULLO, my time is gone.
Okay.
But I do appreciate you coming in and being able to share your ordeal, and believe you're not going to remain the same. And believe somebody would like to know exactly how to help you. And if they want to help you, how can they reach you? Can you please share your number?
07 888 075 49.
Say it again.
07 888 075 49.
And your full name?
AKULLO Oliver.
AKULLO Oliver. You've heard her, and I want to reach out, ladies and gentlemen, even to discordant couples or non-discordant, wherever the situation you're in. God loves all of us, and God does not condemn you. There is future. There is hope for you. And those of you that have grown so weary, you're tired, you've taken medication, you feel you can't go on, God still loves you. There is hope. Don't give up. Do not give up. Miracles still happen. Do not quit. Do not give up. Nobody deserves where you are. And don't even commit suicide. Do not go that area. There is still hope. There is still hope for you. Thank you for watching. And lock in my riddle, please. I'll see you next time.